Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm here to do the new moon in Gemini reading for the sign of Capricorn. So this new moon, Gemini is about communication and being social. So this is a good time to reevaluate our communication and social skills. And by how we could question really how do we communicate and how do we gather information, because to be a good communicator you also have to be a good listener. And also, do we communicate in a friendly, non-threatening manner? So this new moon, with all this positive energy in the communication sector, is going to give us a chance to make any important changes in our lives that we wish. And we can do it through our communication, or help advance it, let's say, through our communication. Cappy, you've got a lot of energy here working for you. This message from fire, this is courage. This is saying don't be discouraged. Fire is that it only takes a spark to start a flame. And so with you at this new moon in Gemini, it sees you working hard and getting ahead. So what you bring to the table is unique and is definitely needed, but you have to remember that as you begin this cycle, what you're bringing is something unique. And you've been working hard and you've been getting ahead. And so that little spark is creating all this drive to advance or move forward. Now, what I'm going to restate is what will help you is to reevaluate how you communicate and your social skills, because that will only help you advance further. People are delicate. Sometimes people don't like it straight, no chaser. Sometimes you have to coddle them, but if you're up on your social skills, you know how to do these things, and you're advancing. And so everyone knows that you have a unique gift. Now use that unique gift. This spark right here is saying move forward with courage. Do not be discouraged. And this is also in addition to that, saying if you are getting some criticism, just be able to listen and don't, start a fire, because, some people are better communicators than others, and you have to know that or discern whether they being cruel or whatever. But the thing is, this is what's going to help you advance, being able to discern through communication, because you got it going on here. Move forward. Don't be discouraged. And this is about communication, also swords, in a sense. Really, how are you thinking? Are you proud of any advancements you have made, which you should be, but you're not acting in a sense of entitlement? This is more of a warning not to be selfish or getting into disagreements. You don't want to do any of those things. But at the same time, you have to be mindful that people aren't trying to trick you either. So you have to have that level of discernment. And this is like in your head. So maybe you've taken some rash actions in the past and you didn't consider how your actions may have affected other people. So now's the time to, going forward, to consider that. And this is what it's saying. Don't be discouraged. Everyone has done things that we could do better. We could have done better when we look back. Hindsight is always 20/20. But at this particular time, you're going to use this energy and this discernment and really look at how you communicate during this cycle, and so that you could do it better, so people don't feel like you maybe tried to manipulate or trick them. And at the same time, you're going to be able to show some care. Now, this is all of the mind, so it says that you've been thinking. So it's about maybe a little opening up your heart a little bit, so maybe you don't sound or feel so cold to other people. Now, the thing is, people may have been acting this way to you, but at the same time, it's going to be how you respond and using your listening skills and how you could create a better situation. Because you going forward, if you use this fire wisely, and you're going to go forward anyway, because it's just going to gauge how far you go, depending on how you make some changes, maybe in that communication sector, or And now here comes the emotions here. You're sitting there looking all worried and stuff. Are you looking worried because you may be thinking like there's certain things that you could have handled differently, or you're just feeling some hesitation? And maybe some of this hesitation, because this is the water now. This is the emotion. Now, are you feeling, how are you feeling? What are you feeling at this time? You have options. You don't want to be stubborn and showing willfulness. This is going back to that being able to be fluid, flexible and fluid. And right here, we're not talking about tricking or trying to manipulate people or them doing that to you. Here, this is showing some sensitivity. You're contemplating. You see how he is? He's contemplating. He's contemplating his feelings and evaluating the situation so that you can move forward. And people say, wow, that's a classy person. They really thought about it. So now this is like reflecting. And maybe you have some doubts and insecurities. But the thing is, you can get over that. Or not get over that. Just realize or look at the situation from all sides before you respond. So don't let... so if someone said something to you that may have... bruise your ego, don't let that spoil you. Show that you can step up without being crass. You can step up and show that you have some class. That usually throws people off. You know what they say, kill them with kindness? This is what we're talking about in this situation. Capricorn, you can kill them with kindness. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read the advice message in regards to this card. And this is the Four of Cups. The moment has come to make a decision before what you have obtained ends up boring you and stagnating. So if you don't want to be stagnant, maybe to spice things up, this is... look at how you communicate and socialize. Or maybe you need to socialize in different circles. Maybe you're socializing and, step up. Hang out in a different crowd. Step up, not back. Don't step back because you're scared. Don't step back because you're fearful. Move forward. That match has been lit. You see that fire is burning? Don't be discouraged. And right here, this is saying this shows some little that you're discouraged somewhat. But you don't have to be. Right here, this is better for just taking your evaluation and say, I can handle this situation better. Even if it's coming at me or I'm giving it to someone else. How can I handle the situation better? How can I communicate better? How can I socialize better or up my social skills? Moldavite. Well, isn't this interesting? This is metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is change. The Moldavite was created when a giant meteorite slammed into the earth some 11 million years ago, fusing the power of the cosmos with that of Mother Earth. You are a child of the stars and find the environment of the earth heavy and inert. Moldavite raises your vibration with inflooding cosmic light so that you feel more at home. So is that really what it is? Whatever you're doing, you want to feel more at home? Get this Moldavite. Maybe get a necklace or a piece of jewelry and wear it around your neck. Maybe, guys, you maybe just want to put in your billfold or wallet or in your pocket and keep it on you. Or a necklace too, guys wear necklaces also. So release any ingrained beliefs to make way for spiritual metamorphosis. Now, this really brings this full circle. The spark has been lit. You have reevaluating, you have looked at some of the things. Have you been a trickster, or people been tricking you, and now you are contemplating but maybe some doubt and fears, or you're reevaluating your doubts and fears? Well, this is saying don't be doubtful, don't be fearful, just release any beliefs, maybe some beliefs in yourself, because honestly this sees you working hard and getting ahead. And what you bring to the table is needed and unique. You are a unique person, Capricorn. And what you have to offer is needed. So maybe what you're offering, maybe it needs to be polished up a little bit. I'm not saying you have to change it. Just make it a little more shiny. You know what I'm saying? So detach yourself from mundane issues. You are going through a spiritual transformation so dramatic, changes occur as you reach beyond your limits. Talk to your soul to check out the outcome of the present actions. Isn't that what I said? This is why you're sitting here like this. You're looking at some of your actions. Did you act impulsively? Did you act selfishly and not consider other people? So this is saying, forgive yourself for all of that. So now that you know, they say the more you know, the better you do, right? So avoid sowing seeds of destruction. And this is like being manipulative, it's got to be your way or no way, those type of things. So you are far more than a physical body. Harmony at all levels creates your well-being. And this is the earth. This activates all the chakras. All of them. From the earth chakra to the soul star. And the timing is Scorpio. So Scorpio is what? November? If you start activating some change and think about, maybe like write on a calendar, write some things down, and then look back in November if you have tried to work on your communication and social skills, your listening skills, and see how far you have come. Have you progressed or digressed? It's kind of up to you at this particular point. Integration of the physical and the spiritual is needed here. So when you think about it, maybe this is a spiritual reflection here. And, maybe you're having doubt, but maybe with this emotion, you're just talking to the God within. Because in the past, maybe you were tricked, or you tricked someone, or you were impulsive without considering someone else, and you don't want to be like that anymore. It had the match has been struck. Move forward with courage and don't be discouraged. This is about change here. Get you a Moldavite. And as I love nature. That's why I love the crystals and the trees. Bring everything home. We have the oak tree. Oak makes some of the good, strong, sturdy furniture. Strength grows through time, bringing the reward of honestly living up to your great expectations. And you have great expectations for yourself. And so how can you even reach your expectations in a world with people other than yourself? It's like we gotta brush up on our skills, huh? Especially, and that's the beauty of this new moon. You have the opportunity to reevaluate and work on, get started working on the changes that you want to create. So, Capricorn, you are unique and you are needed. Know that. And because you are unique and needed, what can you do to package yourself? This is almost like a marketing pitch. What can I do better? Because obviously everyone sees what you're capable of. So maybe some of this down here is maybe you're not looking at your own gifts the way others do. So this is the Moldavite Metamorphosis. Cappy, it's time for change. That's what this is about. This is about a change. So let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, because this really is I think this is very positive. And quite frankly, as I'm doing this, I know deep down inside what I'm saying, you already know. Okay? So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Please give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.